is Sunday, August 15th. I'm trying my best to get a full day of eating for you guys. I'm not really doing anything today. I had planned on trying to get more of a weekend vlog for you, but I have been sick all week with a sinus infection, and it's really been kicking my butt. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get a full day of eating for you guys, just kind of on an off day, relaxing. I don't really have a plan. I don't have any pre-made food, so it's just kind of what I feel like today. So that's what this video is going to be about, kind of intuitively eating day. So here we go. Alright guys, so it looks a little jacked up. These egg substitutes, like plant-based, don't really cook like eggs, so that's the best I could do. I have a little sugar, cinnamon, cream cheese, my coffee. I've already had my reds and greens, my liquid multivitamin, and I've already had 1 cup of coffee that's had the protein powder and the collagen in it. So this is just my 2nd cup. This is kind of a off day, full day of eating for you guys. So this is meal number 1, bagel, egg substitute, turkey sausage, a little cream cheese, coffee. Meal number 2 for me is just going to be a 1 bar. I don't really feel like fixing anything. I don't feel like, making anything. I do plan on having like a turkey burger later that I make myself with some fries, but this is going to be my 2nd meal for the day, and I'm watching Tahoe show over there. Don't judge my clothes. Anyway, meal number 2. Alright guys, I just had to run to the gym because apparently the power went off and no one's key card was working. I live the closest, so I get to be the one that comes in every time something fucks up. This happens all the time. I'm so frustrated with this system that we have. It needs to be updated in a big way. But I thought while I was driving back, I might as well have a chit chat with you guys. So yes, I have been sick this week. Not like bad, but like just congestion and stuff. No, it's not the Rona. It's not anything like that. I should say it's just sinus infection combined with allergies. So I've had I get so much pressure right here. It's ridiculous. You can tell I'm stocked up. I've been coughing a lot, but my coughing has gotten better today, thank God. I took 2 Tylenol PM last night, and I was out by 9 o'clock. I was just so tired. But also, really good news. It's good and bad for me. I started my period this morning, so I got my period back. Which I'm kind of surprised because I'm still lingering around 125, and usually I don't get my period back until I'm around 130 something. So for me, this is a good sign. I've been taking good natural products for hormone balance. I've been kind of eating in a calorie surplus. I've been training hard. This week was probably not my best week for training. I mean, I trained hard, but if I wasn't sick, it would have been much better. So this is a good sign for me. I've talked to you guys about how I felt like I had gotten behind the 8 ball in 2018 because I went through a relapse. I moved across the country. I lost my grandmother, and she was my person. I was so close to her. It still hurts to this day. And if you don't know my story, you can go back through some of my videos. I'll try to find the one where I talked, like, I really got vulnerable with you guys and talked about my whole story, and link it below if I remember. If I don't, and you want to see it, just comment and I'll send you the link, or I'll comment with the link. Because I'm not the best at remembering to do this stuff, especially if I film over a couple of days. I don't remember. But I really think it's been 3 years now, and I think my body is just now, like, recovering from everything and all the stress. And, you know, it didn't help that it was so stressed out in 2018. And then I moved into 2019. See, I had October. I had 6 months off, but then I pretty much did a crash diet. I did a 3-week prep going into Junior Nationals that year, and I was doing 3 hours of cardio a day, eating in a calorie deficit and training and doing my boot camps on top of that. It was ridiculous. And that's the year I did 6 shows. Like, what the hell was I thinking? My body was so stressed out, my cortisol was so all over the place. So then, you know, after 2019, I was like, I need to take a good off season. Well, I only took 8 weeks. I'm trying to say this in the best way possible, because ultimately it was my decision, but I follow the guidance of the people I hire to take me through these contest prep. And I just felt like I needed longer, but I was assured that I didn't. But then COVID happened, and we went through the lockdown, and shows got pushed, which means, like, preps got pushed and all that kind of stuff. So it was like 2018 was a shit show. 2019 was nothing but stressful on my body. 2020 was kind of similar, even though it was under different circumstances. So, you know, I put on some muscle, but I did not put on as near as much muscle as I would have liked. I look better off stage than I do on stage, and that's not what I want to go for. Like, I can't seem to bring my off-stage look to the stage for some reason. So that's why I'm taking this year off, because I just now feel like my body has, like, recovered from all of that stress and gotten back healthy, and I feel like I'm in a good place, and I don't feel like eating tons of shit, and I want to train hard, and I love my 4-day-a-week splits. Like, I was usually a 6-day-a-week girl, and if I didn't feel like I was doing 6 days a week, I felt like I wasn't doing anything. But I have learned my lesson. Like, you don't have to train 6 days a week to get the results you want. Everyone's body is different, and I really love my 4-day-a-week splits. It allows me time, like, when I can actually get on a schedule. I haven't been on, like, a set schedule with my training, just because I've had things to do. Like, I had to go to a show, so I had to adjust my schedule. I got sick, I had to adjust my schedule. This week, I'm going to the fit show because I have clients in it. I'm having to adjust my schedule. So I have not been able to really do my Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday split that I like. So, like, this week, I'll have to train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because I have another Botox appointment Friday to get more right through here. I have a dentist appointment Monday. Since I was sick last week, I took Friday off, so now I have sessions to make up for it. I swear it's like one thing after another. So, you know, yeah, so that's where we at. So tired. I really just wanted to, like, hang out and relax today. I'm supposed guys who watched the Center Podium show, Bikini's probably already gone on. I probably missed it. Anyway, man, I'm just being negative Nancy right now. I'm just having a moment. So, anyway, I feel like getting my period back and being at a lower body weight is a really good sign. Because I just think it's taken so long for my body to recover that it had to be at a certain weight before my body was like, hey, hormones kick back in. But that's not the case this time, and I really feel good about that. And I do believe that the supplements I started taking as soon as my shows were done with has helped tremendously. I'm a firm believer in that now, you know. And then I have a lot of other stuff going on in my life right now. Like, my boyfriend's going through some stuff, you know, mentally, and he's struggling with some things, you know, internally, and I feel like, you know, that affects the relationship. And like, we've just done this so long, like, I don't want to do that anymore. And I will stand by him no matter what. But, you know, he's like, I don't know if I should be with you. I bring you down, all this kind of stuff. I don't think he understands, like, what a relationship is about. Like, you don't just leave a person in a relationship because you have shitty, negative self-talk. Anyway, there's a lot going on in my life at the moment, but finally back home. I'm gonna go back in and chill out. Hopefully I didn't miss Bikini. We'll see, and I will check back in with you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so third meal, we've got 2/3 cup of yogurt. I don't know how much apple cinnamon Chex Mix this is, but it's apple cinnamon. I just grabbed a handful. I think that's probably around 1.5 tablespoons of peanut butter. Again, I didn't measure. I just dipped my spoon in. And then that is actually mocha liquid sweetener. And I'm going to just mix this all up and eat it. You'd be surprised if you've never had plain yogurt with some sweetener mixed with peanut butter. It tastes like whipped peanut butter. It's really good. So that's going to be meal number 3. This kind of intuitive day of eating. Alright guys, so Emily dropped Willow off, so I'm keeping her for just a little bit while she runs to the grocery store. And I'm having a handful of proteins. So, I've said this before, my client, Jennifer, does meal prep. She does all my meal prep for me. Sorry about that. She does all my meal prep for me. And she makes these delicious protein bites. So I'm having about 6 protein bites. Next, we're having a little grilled cheese because I'm still sick. Alright, last meal of the day. I've got some french fries. These are pretty, like, good macros on these. I think for like 3 ounces, it's like 110 calories, not a ton of sodium, like 3 or 4 grams of fat. I have a flatbread, whole wheat bun here, some ketchup. That's 93 ground turkey patty that I made a hamburger out of. And then I have some pepper jack and Colby cheese in there. And that's going to be the last meal of the day for me. Right, I really wanted one more thing, so I'm having a mini rice cake with some Nutella on top.